in the public mind, you have a great big building and you rent out space, and then the general inclination of the public is, well, we must be making money or breaking even on this. But that is such a myth. Over the last 10 or 15 years, all around the country, there's been overbuilding in convention center space. And so since you have this glut of supply of space, the only way they can get people in there is not only to offer discounts, but actually subsidies coming out of taxpayer money to use the space. Their choice is very simple. They either give these discounts or they charge full list price, and if they do that, then the convention center is empty most of the time. And that's not politically acceptable to people that need to run for office. So they keep up this myth of helping downtown, et cetera, with convention centers.
So you looked at the Raleigh Convention Center, but as we mentioned at the top of this interview, other North Carolina cities and many cities across the country have these convention centers. So what are the lessons learned based on what's happening in Raleigh for other North Carolina convention centers?
Well, in the past, we've also looked at the Asheville Convention Center and the Charlotte Convention Center, and what we find is very similar kind of disaster stories. We call these things money pits. Nobody's going to buy a house that's going to be bleeding them constantly as a money pit, but that's what's happening. And the pattern that is produced all over the country is when it's a failure, you need more hotel space, so you subsidize hotels. If it's a failure, it's too small, so then you need to build a bigger one, as we did in Raleigh. We tore down one, build another one. 10 years down the road, we're going to probably go through that same cycle.